Hey everybody, Megan Oderman here. My during reading strategy was sketch to stretch. So basically you're just having the kids draw a simple picture during the reading, and this helps them conceptualize ideas from the reading. And this is not highly refined drawings, but it's just quick and simple drawings. And teachers should emphasize that artistic ability is not the point of this exercise. Why use it? Drawing is especially powerful for many students because it helps them visualize what they are reading about. It expands their thinking. It is useful for understanding subject area material that changes over time, such as chemical processes, biological cycles or growth, historical events, or literary plots. And students will remember much more when they create their own drawings rather than looking at a graph or a picture in a book. How does it work? You give kids an example by reading through a sample together and then emphasize the simple drawing idea. Let them try it, but don't let them break the flow of reading for too long or consume all the reading time provided in class. So maybe set a timer, like you have 5 minutes to draw something, or 2 minutes, or whatever, just so they don't get carried away. Then you come back and organize for sharing. So kids can come up to the front of the room and share their drawings, or you can tape them on the wall and have them do like a gallery walk. Or if you're digital, you can have a digital gallery walk. This allows for discussion, and then you can also use it as part of a later review. Some variations, you can do whole class reading, so read, pause, draw, read, repeat. You can chunk up reading for groups, so have each group take a section and come up with each kid do their own drawing, then have a whole class discussion, or you can have the group work together on a group drawing for their section of reading. You can also use it as an exit ticket or an admit slip. If you use interactive notebooks, this can be part of their notebook, or if they have a journal for English class, they can use this as part of their journal entry. You can mix it up and have them draw their picture on a post-it note and bring that up to the front, post it on the paragraph that you're reading. You can also have them do mapping, so you give them the word and then they have to map pictures that they draw around that word. So my article that I used is What Happens to Plastic in the Soil? And there's the link for it, and obviously I didn't draw these, but these are just what popped into my head after I read the first paragraph there. And it says, can you think of life without plastic? Plastic is currently one of the most common materials. It is used for most containers, and it is even in your clothes. But what happens to this plastic? Some gets recycled, but a lot of it gets thrown away. That means it often ends up in the environment where it can break down and change. So if I was reading this with my kids, I would draw these, but for lack of time, I just pasted them in there so that you could see what was going through my mind as I was reading this. So I would draw these pictures instead of copy and pasting them in there. So that's it for now.